YouTube, my name is Mesa Sean, and welcome back to another Destiny 2 video. Alright folks, it's that time of the week. We're going to go over all the latest Destiny 2 news, and we got an awesome trailer, which you're seeing in the background right now, and then also Bungie updated Bungie.net with a pretty cool page all about Europa. Also, there's a huge blog about the weather dynamics, which we're going to go through. But before that, big thank you to Humble Bundle for sponsoring this video. You need to check out Humble Bundle. It's an awesome digital storefront that, well, sells games, and part of the proceeds does go to charities. And actually, there's an awesome promotion going on, which I will have linked in the description, that will end on October 2nd at 9:59 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And it's called the 12 for 12 for 12 deal. And what that means is, well, you get 12 games for $12 for 12 months. And this is for new premium subscribers. Check that link in the description. And there's some really cool games in this particular bundle. You've got Golf with Your Friends, the Caddyshack Edition, Generation Zero, you've got Strange Brigade, you've got Lethal League Blaze, and a slew of others. Premium and classic subscribers get all 12 games, but only for this month. Plus, all Humble Choice subscribers get a new Humble Original game, Alt 254. Subscribers also get an exclusive demo of the new Humble Games published game called Carto. And keep in mind, at 10 a.m. on October 2nd, this is going to expire, and I will have that special link in the description to get that 12 for 12 for 12 deal. So big thank you for them for sponsoring this video, and make sure to click that link. And look who is back. Uncle Varix from Destiny 1 and the House of Wolves. Dismantle mines, yes. Come on, you knew I was going to say that. My question is, what role does he play in with regards to this DLC expansion? Is he going to be a vendor, or is he going to be just part of the story? I don't know, speculate in the comment section. I am convinced that Uldren is going to be, and I've said this numerous times, going to be the vendor on the Cosmodrome. I thought maybe Eris Morn might be a vendor on Europa, but no, she's probably still going to be on the moon. So that leaves it up to the Stranger or Varix. I doubt the Drifter. The Drifter more than likely will be at the tower. We have a new version of Gambit coming, or Gambit 3.0 as I'm calling it. So the toss-up for me is going to be Varix or the Stranger. Place your bets in the comment section. Who do you think it's going to be, the Stranger, or do you think it's going to be Varix? My friend Ibantis put this really clean image together, and I'm going to link it in the description, where he took what's on the main Bungie.net page for Europa and put it all together in one nice image. Now, one of the cool things about the page on Bungie.net is that you can click on the different areas of Europa, and it tells you some things about that area. And Europa looks ginormous. It looks huge. So I'm going to go through some of the things that they say on the actual page itself. So up north, we have the Eventide Ruins, and it says, once home to thousands of settlers, and now all that remains of Clovis Bray's colony. Then we have the Asterian Abyss, I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. The Vex structures visible on the surface are only the tip of the iceberg. Then over to the west, we have the Cadmus Ridge, a snowy landscape and the last known location of the buried Bray Exoscience facility. Then going down south, we have the Charons or Charons Crossing, the site of Europa's communication center, and the origin of a distress signal sent out by Varix. Alright, so more than likely that's where Varix is going to be, and I'm assuming he's going to be the vendor. We'll see, because as we go down even further, we have Beyond. An old friend awaits us in this clearing that overlooks the conflict between light and dark. So maybe we'll have two vendors because the destination is so large. So maybe Varix will be over at Charon's or Charon's Crossing, and then the Stranger will be over at Beyond, or maybe Beyond is going to be where the actual story kicks off, and the Stranger is kind of a guide throughout the story and main campaign. Now, in this big blog here, which I suggest you read, it's really interesting to hear Bungie's take on how they really wanted to make the weather dynamic on Europa. Like going from really just insane storms to kind of mild weather and things like that. And sometimes it just was unplayable depending on, well, what the storm was like. So they settled on this basically, which I'm going to show you 3 images right now. So here it is with no storm going on. Then a light storm will pick up and some wind will pick up. You'll see some snowfall around you and things like that. And then it's going to go into a heavy storm. And they say when the heavy storm hits, the sky is heavily obscured. The wind soars and the snow flurries become even more violent. The mid-ground is difficult to see, and if not for the fairly visible silhouettes, it would be nearly impossible to navigate at all. Players are encouraged to stick closer to cover and move with intent. It's also worth remembering that just because the weather picks up doesn't mean the moon's combatants disappear. Even though it looks like the snow is shooting at you, it's not. So with nearly zero visibility and a fallen kell to stop, it might not hurt to pack a thermal scope. So I think scopes are going to definitely play a bigger role when we're on Europa. They also talk about sound on Europa, and they give us a 32-second clip of what it's going to sound like on Europa. Let it roll. So let's talk about this enhancement core glitch, or I guess that's what we're calling it. So Hot Dog Steven over on Twitter tweets me and DMs me and says, "Hey, have you heard about the enhancement core glitch?" And I'm like, no, what are you talking about? Where basically you could double the amount of enhancement cores that you get. Now, this is going to be very important when the new DLC comes out, because of the fact that, well, you're probably going to want to masterwork new weapons that are not going to be sunsetted, or ones that you want to use further on. So the first thing you need to do is, well, any blue in the game, even from your collections, they drop at 5 energy. And the glitch really is this. You're going to upgrade your blue gear from 5 to 8. Now, to do that, you need 3 enhancement cores and 1 prism. Now, if Bungie, hopefully, does another one of those weeks where the Nightfall drops double loot, you probably have a ton of enhancement prisms and don't know what to do with them unless you're having them just sit in your postmaster and in your inventory. So here's what you do. You take a piece of blue gear and you upgrade it with 1 enhancement prism and 3 enhancement cores. And you're going to watch what happens when I dismantle it. Well, I get 6 enhancement cores back. So here's an example. I've got some gloves. I use 3 enhancement cores and then 1 enhancement prism. And now it's going to be at an energy of 8. Energy. Man, my New York accent came out there. When I dismantle it, what do I get? I get, boom, I get 6 enhancement cores. So, when we were discussing this, me and Hot Dog Steven, I was saying to myself, man, this is going to come in really handy for the new DLC when we get new weapons in particular, or if you're just low on enhancement cores. But the next time Bungie rolls around one of those Nightfall weeks where you get double drops, you know, you get enhancement prisms like crazy if you're not doing the super high level ones. So I plan on doing this leading up to Beyond Light so that I'm loaded up on enhancement cores. And I mean, I have a lot now, but I want more, because if I get a good roll on a weapon, especially if it has like range or something on it, like a range masterwork, I'm going to want to upgrade it and masterwork it. And you can see here, I could pull it from collections that I could do it, but I ran out of glimmer. I need to go see the spider, so I give myself a good old golf swing. Alright guys, that's going to do it for the video. I'm still waiting for the This Week at Bungie, but I wanted to get this video out, and I will cover the This Week at Bungie maybe tomorrow, like late tonight up for tomorrow morning, or over the weekend. So that's it for the video, guys. Leave me a good old hashtag made it to the end if you did make it to the end. If you'd like to further support the channel and join an awesome Destiny 2 Mesa Army community over on Discord, click the link in the description or click join on screen. Alright guys, drop a like in this video only if you see fit. Follow me on Twitter at Mesa Sean. Check out my stream, usually and always on YouTube, and that's it. I am out of here like Vladimir.